skills in HTML and CSS, we shall do this by making this clone. It's a PayPal website clone, and don't forget, I have a lot here in case you have a concept you're not getting right. You can revisit these resources are out here on the channel. Subscribe as well, and hit the bell button for more updates and to keep updated. So today we are going to clone this. We are going to make this using HTML and CSS. Let's dive in. We create our project. This is PayPal clone. We shall open this with VS Code. I assume you are all now comfortable with this. So in this, I'll create the index page, index.html. Taking some time. Okay, then I will create the CSS file. I will use external CSS. Say style.css. I will create a basic layout of the an HTML basic layout. I do have this, and then I will link. Let's link our styles. Now we have here link. Okay, so we do have this. We shall create a folder for our images. We can say these are images, and we shall be storing our photos in that folder. Then we shall proceed by we have to look at this. So first we have this section up here, that is the navigation bar. We shall create it in our body. We shall create this as a div, and we shall give it a class of a nav. And then inside the nav we have the logo PayPal. I think we need to get this logo. Can we save this image? We can get this PayPal logo. Shall get which PayPal. We shall use this. We will download this, and we shall save it in our folder. In the images folder, you can paste it here. So after this, when you look at this, we have this image, we have this, and we have this. So we are going to divide our nav into three containers, and inside the nav we shall have our first container with we can say it has a class of logo, and then we shall duplicate this. We shall make another one. We have 1 2 3. We will create more 3. Okay, so the first one is with the logo, the next one is with the links, and the other one with buttons. So you can say this is with btns, and then this is with links. We can't say nav links. Okay, what happens is we shall head to our css. We first have to style our body. We target the body. We shall say display flex. We say justify content center. We say I align items to the center, and we can say flex direction. We can say row, flex direction row. Yeah. Okay, so we shall look at we shall go live and see how this is. Okay, this is what we have, and so far we are working on our nav, and we shall come and our class is called nav. We shall target nav, and we shall give it what do we need to give it? We shall give it flex. We can say display flex, and we shall have, let's head back to our divs, and we can add the logo into this. We can add, let's add the logo. We have this, then inside this we have a link we called personal. You can say this is an h2 called personal, and then we have two buttons. We shall add a button, and one button is called login, the other one is sign in. Login, and the other button is sign up. The other button is sign up. This is login, the other button is sign up. So when let's check what we do have. So we have something like this. So we head back to our nav after applying display flex. What do we have? Okay, we shall give this min width. Let's give min width, and let's give it 100 view width. Then we shall give our nav a width of 100%. After signing that, let's see how it looks. Width of 100%. Let's give it a background color to see, about aquamarine. Try to refresh. Okay, there it seems our styles are not configured well. This is link ref. Is it supposed to be ref? href. Is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be this, I think. Real. It should be that. Okay, I think that's okay. Now we have 3 divs, and when we head back to our nav, we shall give it, let's target our image in the nav, and we are going to give it a width. We shall come and say .nav. We are targeting the image, then we shall say let's give it a width of about 50 pixels. How does it look? Okay, that's too small. about 100 pixels. Okay, trying about 300 pixels. Is it too big? That's too big. Let's is about 200 pixels. Okay, I think that's okay. So on our nav, we are going to give it you're going to justify content. We shall justify a space between, and we have something like this. Let's align items in the center, and then okay, so we shall give it some padding X, padding on the right. So we shall have padding left of about 40 pixels and padding right of about 40 pixels as well. What do we have? So we do have this. Okay, let's give it more padding. Let's give it more padding. We add a padding of about should we say 100 pixels on the left and on the right, about 100 pixels. I think that's fair enough. The image still looks too big, the logo looks too big. Can we give it a width of about 150 pixels? Okay, I think that's fair enough. We shall remove this background color. Okay, so we have something like this. So let's go out and let's go back and style our buttons. Shall go back to the index. The buttons are in the btns. Okay, we shall target btns. Okay, and we shall give it a display of flex, and we shall justify content in the center, and we shall give it some gap of about 5 let's use rem, about 3 rem. Then on the buttons we shall target the image. Sorry, let's target the buttons, and the buttons shall give them a padding on the left, padding on the left of about 2 rem, and padding on the right of about 2 rem as well. Then padding up and down of about 1 rem. This is padding top of about 1 rem, and padding bottom of about 1 rem. Let's see what we have. We shouldn't target all buttons because remember, anyway, let's see what we do have. Do we have .btns? It had an S. Okay, this is what we have. I think this would be about 5 pixels, and we also have this as about 5 pixels. Then we can give it some background color of this is blue. Let's see which blue can we use. We can use this somehow light. Okay, can adjust this to this blue. Okay, background color blue. And these buttons have a text of white. You can say text white, sorry, font color. No, it is just color. Color is white, and we have a border radius. A border radius of, can we say 60%? That's too much. About 80%. 80% is also too much. Can we say 5 rem? Okay. Okay, almost. It's about 5 rem, and we need to add this padding on the top to be about 10 pixels, and on the bottom about 10 pixels. So we do have that. Which color is personal? Personal is black and it is uppercase. We can't change that. This is personal. So we have this. So we're doing good. We can remove the borders. We can say border none. Border none to remove the borders. Okay, so you find that the login button is different and the sign up is different. So what we shall do is let's first give our nav a background color of white, and we shall give the body some other color to differentiate. We can say slate gray, and we need to see how it is. So this is what we have. We have a padding. Do we have a padding on the body? Display background, padding left, padding right. Why do we have that gray up here? We shall figure it out anyway. So we have the login and the sign up. So what happens is we are going to give different classes to this. I will say this is the login button, and I will give this as a sign up button. So what I will do is I will come and say, instead of all these buttons, I will come and say I am targeting the login button, and we do have all these classes. Need to see how does the login button look like. I'll head back here, and the login button has got a background of white and a border of blue. So I have border. I'll give it about 1 pixel solid, and I will say it's blue. I will copy this blue. I will use it here. So I will remove the background color. I give it a border, and I will say a background color will be white. So let's check this. So this is what we have. So it means the text has to change, and the color would be this very blue. Okay, so I have that. Then on the sign up, I do have almost the same thing. Let's say this is the sign in button, and I will give it, I'll give it this. Let's see, sign in btn. What class did we give it? It's the sign up btn, not sign in. This is sign up btn. We look at this, we do have that. So what happens is the color here is changing. We have no border, and we shall give this as border none, and background color is this blue, and the color is white. Background color is blue. Okay, we check out this, we do have that. So what happens is we are on our navbar, and we have all this set up like this. So what happens is we are going to proceed to the hero section, whereby we have an image. We have our hero section. So this will be so simple. We shall head to our let's first look at responsive. How does this look? Let's inspect. Find out if this is responsive, since these guys have got a mobile application. Oh, true, it's not responsive, but then we shall make it responsive. Okay, we shall make it responsive. So what we're gonna do is we're going to look at our navbar and see how it is on a mobile device. We shall head here, we write media queries right away. So we have this. So as you proceed to smaller screens, this becomes crowded and smaller. So we just need to display the PayPal logo, and we need a menu somewhere. So what we will do is come onto this in our nav. We have a logo, we have this and that. So we shall have our menu button. We will say this is another div on let's say small nav. We give it a class of small nav, and we shall say this has got an it has got a menu. Okay, let's say this is a button. It has got a button, and inside the button there is a menu. Okay, I hate this blinking thing. Let me first close my VS Code and open. If anyone has got a solution to that, I sometimes find it. I will head back. Okay, we have this. So we have our button right here, and what we shall do is this should be displayed. It should be displayed. Let's come and in our styles we target a small nav class, then a button in there, and we shall give it a background color of, let's say, white. So okay, white. Should we give it blue? Let's say blue. We give text of the color to be white. Give it some padding on the left. Okay, some padding on the left to be about 2 pixels, say 5 pixels, and the padding on the right to be about 2 also 5 pixels, and padding on the bottom to be about 3 pixels, and padding on the top to be the same, about 3 pixels. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so we do have this. Why isn't it displaying? We have a nav, and we have a small nav with a button, and this. Okay, we need to go live. Okay, and this is our button with menu. We can remove the border. You can say this is border none. Sorry, we say border none. Check this out. We can add about 10 pixels either sides. Okay, so this is supposed to show up. It's supposed to show up when we are on a small device. So what we shall do is we shall say at media writing media queries on media, that's on a small device, at max width. What we should do is let's just say it's hidden. What property is that? Okay, display. Let's say hidden. Is it how do we say this? We need to display this. Play none, and when we say display none, it will go off. Let's see if we comment this out, our button will show, but then we don't want it shown on large devices, and it will be a none. So we shall write a media query for this, and we shall say at media at max width of about on a large devices, let's say on mobile phones, that is 576 pixels. We shall need the following. By default it is not shown, and at this point we need it. Display will be block, so it must show on smaller devices and not show on large devices. Check out this. It's not here, and shall try to inspect and see. Okay, it shows up here. So what happens is we shall remove all these buttons on smaller devices. So this is what will happen. We shall write the same media query. We shall write the same media query for the sign up buttons. Okay, on this, let's give it on the mother, and we say on this it should not display. Display should be none, and when we check it out, let's inspect. So you find that these buttons will disappear, and we shall be left with the logo and the menu. So we also don't need this, the nav links, we don't need it. So we shall target the nav links, and we shall say on a large device it should be hidden on a smaller device, and we should be having this. Let's see, at media. Okay, what we do, did we have it already here? No. Okay, then it should work. Nav links, be careful with these classes. the moment you miss as you write a different spelling, you'll get issues. Nav links, and they should disappear at some point. We shall proceed by adding our next section, and our next section here is the hero section. And so we shall look for an image, a man using a phone. Can't get an image. I think we can use this. We can save this and we copy it to our folder. Okay, we can copy this to our folder of images. So we come to this. So after our nav, what we shall do is, after the nav, we shall give this we shall make this a div, and we shall give this a class of hero, and in the hero we shall come and style it. We shall give it this is hero, and shall give it a background image, and we shall call our image. Okay, we must give this a height. We shall give it a height of about let's say 50 rem. Shall see how it looks. Let's first give it a background color and see of aqua. This is okay. This is background image. Okay, let's check this and see. Let's give it a width of 100%. Let's check this and see. Okay, so in our body we had flex, and flex direction we had it as row. Let's give it as column and see. Okay, this is what we have, and the height seems too big. Let's also remove the overflow y. I say overflow y, let it be hidden. Don't want this scroll. We don't want this scroll to be, we don't want to see this. This is overflow y. It is overflow x. Overflow x, we want it hidden. Look at this. Okay, it goes off, and this is fine, though we have this width. Did we give our body a width? Let's give it a width of, this is 100 view width. Let's see this. How does this look? Width of 100 view width. Of course we have it. Min width. Let's remove minimum width. Let's see what we have. What about the width of this? Let's first remove overflow x, and we see we have this, but it's scrolling to the right. Okay, we shall fix that. Anyway, let's first get the hero working. In the hero section, we can leave background repeat to no repeat, and we can say background size, let's say cover. We shall reduce this height to about 30 rem. Let's check this. Okay, this is what we have. This is what we have. Let's say background size to contain, and we see. Okay, so we do have something like this. I think we need to, let's first do this with this image. I think I'll try to edit it. I'll try to make it a rectangular. I'll use a snipping tool here. I will make it something like this, and I will save this, and I think this is hero image. I'll save it to downloads. Okay, sorry, let me give it a different name. Did I really save it? Okay, have it here, and I will take it direct to our images, and then I'll just instead of this I will use this. Now let's check this and see. It goes off. Let me save it differently, maybe as a JPEG. Okay, we take this. We have this. Okay, you can remove the rest, we don't need them, and then I'm left with this. So I will come and try to fix this in as our background image. Okay, images. Okay, let's check this and see. Let's use cover to see what we have. Okay, this is what we have, which is fair. Okay, looking at our original design, we have something like this. I think we can reduce the height to be about 20 rem. Let's see what we have. 20 rem, we have something like this. This is too small. Can we say 25? Okay, this is relatively equal to this. So after all this, we can, I think, we can proceed with this. In our container, we do have the simpler way. We can copy this and take it as an H1. Can proceed with we have a sign up for free button. So we shall create a button here, and we'll say sign up for free. After the button, we do have own a business, open a new account. We can give this as an H3. Say own a business, open an account. Let's check and see what we do have. Okay, this is what we have. So in our container, the hero section, we can give it a flex, say display flex. We can justify content center, and we can align items in the center. can align text in the center. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so we do have this. Let's give it a flex direction of column. So we do have this, something similar to this. So we make this white and some kind of bigger. So inside our hero, we have an h1 tag, and we can give it a color of white. You can say font size. You can say font size of about, can we say larger? Let's see what we have. It's too small. Let's give it actual sizes. Let's say 25 rem. Too big. About 5 rem. It's still too big. Can we say 2 rem? Okay, we can say 5 rem again. Let's give it 3 rem. Okay, I think this is fair enough. And then we can style now the button. In the hero, we want a button, and we give it, can we borrow these styles? There is one with a background of blue. I think we can borrow these styles. We can reuse them. So we do have this. Okay, display is none. We can remove this. So we have something like this. Let's give it some padding top. Okay, you can give it a border radius of about 10 pixels. Give it padding on the top of about 10 pixels, and padding on the bottom of about 10 pixels. Okay, that's what we have. You can adjust the border radius to be let's add the font size to be about 10 pixels. Padding on the left, you can have padding on the left about 20 pixels, and padding on the right about 20 pixels. Let's see what we have. Okay, this is too small font size. Can we say this about 4 rem? Okay, it's too big. About 2 rem. Okay, now let's increase the border radius to be about 30 pixels. Okay, it's almost okay. So we shall borrow this. I need to adjust this blue. Okay, I think we have that, so I will just copy this blue. Let me see. Yeah, that's the blue I want. Maybe we can reduce the font size to about 1 rem. Oh, okay. Can we say 20 pixels? Okay, so this is what we have, and we are proceeding with owner business. Let me see. Okay, we do have this. Oh, sorry. Need to head back to the home page. Anyway, okay, this is what we have. We need to own a business. It is also white. Still on the hero, there is an h3. h3 tag, and we need a color, its color to be white, and this seems to be a link. This is a link taking you somewhere. So what we shall do is, instead of this, we shall create an anchor tag. Okay. So we shall do this, have it here. Let's remove this. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, this is a link, so we shall target the link. Okay, instead of this, we shall target the link, and we shall remove this underline, say text decoration. We shall say none, such that we don't have this underline. Let's give it some margin on the top. You say margin top of about 20 pixels. What do we have? 20 pixels. Let's increase the font size to be about to 10 pixels, and let's see. Okay, that's too small, it's so small. About 50 pixels, too big. About 30. Okay, that's fair. So this is what we have. So we are proceeding, and this is a link to a certain let's say, what do we have here? Okay, this link is taking you to a sign up entry. So let's say it is taking us to a sign up page. So let's first create this. So we are going to create pages. We are going to add sign up.html. okay, and let's have a basically out here, and we can have an h2 saying this is sign up page. Okay, so what we do, in this page we have the same navbar, so we shall copy this navbar and take it up here, and we shall get this is because this is on every page. The navbar is on every page, so this is it. And then I will head back here, and this is taking us to the sign up page. We link it to the sign up page. So we do have this. When I click, it will take me to the sign up page, though it's not styled because we didn't link the CSS. So I will copy this CSS and I will link it here. Can't say. Okay, so this is it. This is the sign up page, and when I head back, I'm on the home page. Head back to the sign up page, and this is the home page. So this is it. This is the link. I feel like that is this font size is too much. We can say about 15 pixels. Okay, so this is it, and I think we need to proceed to, okay, I think we need to proceed scroll and also this challenge. So we shall come to our didn't I open this? Let me remove this. Okay, we shall have, let's give it back its max width and overflow X to be hidden, and let's see what we have. Okay, we have so much hidden this side, so let's give this a width of 90%, and you see, so I think we are good. There's no scroll or X scroll, so this is what we have so far. So we are proceeding to the next section, and that is PayPal for everyone who pays online. Let's call this the pre-hero or post-hero, the post-hero section. And inside this inside this we have an h2 that's saying, let's just copy this and have it over here. And then we've got this individuals, let's call it an h3, let's call this an h1, and we make this an h3, and then we have this, let's call it a paragraph. This is what we have, so we shall copy this and we style, and we shall proceed down, and we shall say this is a post hero, and we can give it flex and all that. So let's copy one div here, actually the hero section. We can take its styles, we use them, we remove the background image, background color should be white, and okay, I think the rest is okay, the rest should be okay. Okay, the rest is fine, just fine. Padding Y, okay, yeah, the rest is fine. Maybe this height is too big, let's give it about 20. Okay, what height do we have here? It's quite big, so we have this icon. So we have what we call to use icons. I think let's first place in this button, and I think we can copy these styles from this button up here in our hero. So we shall go to our index in our hero, and we get this button. So let's get this button and we will use it down here. So we shall copy the same styles, our hero and the button. Let's copy all this. I'll paste down and we just change the class from post hero. So we are targeting this button. It has no background color, it has a border, let's say it is 2 pixels, solid, and let's give it blue, this color. Okay, we can now ignore the background color, and let's see what we have. Okay, we should give it, what background color does it have? Border. Okay, sign up for free index. This button is actually saying learn more. It is a link, it's a link, it's an anchor tag. So we shall just say this, and we can say this is pushing us to its page. It's pushing us to personal. Okay, let's call it learn more. We shall create our own page called learn more HTML. Okay, on this page we can give it an H2, and then we say this is learn more page. Then we shall come back here and we say this is pushing us to learn more. Okay, this is what we have. So it means in our HTML we shall target the anchor tag and we shall say text and decoration will be none. We leave it with the class of the button such that it appears like a button. Do we have it? It is even not seen. Okay. Okay, sign up for free. This is learn more. Okay, learn more. Post hero anchor tag. Color was white. Color should be this blue. Color should be this blue. Let's see what we do have. Okay, learn more. And the border 2 pixels solid. Let me see, what do we have? Border 2 pixels solid, border none. Let's remove border none and we see. Okay, this is what we have. Learn more. Okay, I think it brings out this impression. Okay, in the videos it's a bit bigger. So I was saying we have what we call font awesome for us, basically for our font. So when you do come to font, type in font awesome. When you do search font awesome, and okay, we have this a lot of fonts to use in HTML. So we can say docs, we can say start and see. So start, let me see. Okay, let's do this. We need icons, and we have over 50 icon styles. So here we can search an icon, but then how do we embed these icons in our HTML? We have a link. I will leave it in the description here. I have a link here. Let's see, in our styles, it should be in the index. Okay, I think I got this link from here. Okay, we have this. You embed this. Let's have this. Okay, I will use this font and I will link that font. This link I will share it in the description of the video. This link is for connecting font awesome to your HTML such that you can use their icons. So what happens is when you do come here, they've got different icons. For example, let's say this. When I click onto this, they will give me a class I'm supposed to use. So I can choose HTML, React, Vue, SVG. So I can do that. I copy this. Where I don't have, let's say this before in the videos, I can decide to place in this icon before this. I can add this, and when I do check what I have here, you find that I have this icon right here. And okay, can I give it some let me say, can I style this? Let me see. dot this class, and we can say, let's say color blue, and we see if it can be styled. Okay, yeah, this can be styled. What you do is get to your HTML, then look for this class, target it in your H styles, and then you can give it any style you want. So let me give it this blue, and then we can give it, I think, a size as well. It works as a font, so it is styled as a font, I should say. So when we say font size and we say 10 pixels, you find that this is way too small. Can we say about 3 rem? So 3 rem, you find that you have something as big as this, and this is an icon from font awesome. You can search an icon that you want, and then you proceed. So for this case, we have an icon. Can we say this is a user? Can we say this is a user? Let's search for a user up here. Okay, user up here. We have individuals. Can we take many users? We might not get the exact one. Can we take this? Okay, and we copy this class, fi solid. Okay, let's use this instead. Okay, and we have this. So you will find that we have this for our section. Proceeding further, the same thing we had to do on our navbar, but then we shall get back to it later. So this is what we do have so far. It's a steady progress. So looking at the next section, the next section is this. It has got this title, it has got these cards and all this. So what we are going to do is we are going to break this into containers. That is one full container with all this. Proceed to our index. After this post hero, we can say, how can we call this? We can say cards. We can call this section cards dot cards. We press enter to make that class, and we can say we've got an h1. I can just copy this, and I say this is h1. And then we do have these buyers. I won't put that. I will just proceed direct to the cards. We have 1 2 3 cards, 1 2 3 cards. So we shall say we have 3 cards. I will say this is a card 1, and I will duplicate this. I highlight, I press shift and alt, I use the arrow down. I will have 3 cards here, and these cards I think are in a container, I should say. Yeah, I will create a container. I will create a container. I say these are cards, then I will say this is the card section. So this is what I do have, the card section, and this I can go ahead and style this. Okay, in the card section I can give it a background color. It can be slate gray. I can adjust this, reduce this have something like that. So let me check it out. This is what we do have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the background color on the body. Okay, I remove the background color on the body. Okay, and we do have this. So what happens is I will give this section a width of, should we say, 100%. Let's see what we have. Okay, a width of 100%. Should we give it flex and all that? Let's just copy this. Let's take all this. Okay, I think we are moving on well. I want to adjust this towards white. Okay, I think that's fair enough. This is fair enough. So now we proceed. So we've got these 3 cards, and these cards are also in Flex. So we shall target the cards, and we shall use the same thing, display flex and all that. This time a flex direction will be raw, so by default it is raw. I think we shall get one of these cards. I say card 1, and we can I think style this. You see, so we do have card 1, and we can say it also use flex somewhere. 1 2 3, yeah, it will. Flex direction of column, which is okay. We shall give this card, can we say, instead of flex on the cards, we are going to use grid. We shall say display grid. We will say grid template columns. We say repeat. We need 3 and 1 fraction. Sorry. Okay, I think we shall automatically have 3. Let's have a background color for this card such that we see what space it's taking. Okay, it's not displaying because it has no height. Let's give it a height of about 20 rem. Isn't that too much? Okay, we background color height card 1. It's not visible. Why is this not visible? We can check our we can head back to let's see. So this is card. So okay, and we didn't give this container a width. We should say it's taking up a width of 100% of its parent. That's the card section, and it should display. Yeah, that's great. So we have 3 cards, and what I will do is, after giving this, I'll introduce a gap of about 5 pixels and see how this looks. Okay, we have 3, and this is it. 1 2 3. What we do is we do have some padding X on the cards, and we say padding on the left about 20 pixels, and also padding on the right, and also padding on the right of about 20 pixels. Then what do we have? We can check this and see. Okay, and are we issuing the padding? Should we give, let me see, I think we shall give the padding to the whole container. We shall issue the padding to the whole container, to the card section. Let's see what we have. Okay, still nothing yet. I think we should use RAM. About, let's set in RAM. Let's say it should be 5 RAM. 5 RAM. So looking at this, which container are we styling? Are we styling the right container? The cards section. Okay, let's give it a width of about 80. Don't want it to fill the whole thing. Okay, about 80 is okay, and let's leave it with this. Let's just add a gap. Let's make the gaps relatively big, about 10 pixels. Okay, so we have these 3 cards. We do not have a padding on the bottom. Let's give it, sorry, padding on the bottom of about 10 pixels. Let's see what we do have. Okay, padding of 30 pixels. Okay, let's give it padding also on the top. Let's say this is 50 pixels, and padding on the top should be also 50 pixels. Okay, this is good, this is okay. So we do have this section, and we shall go ahead and style these cards. Are these images, or these should be images? I think these are images. These are images. Oh well, these are images. So within the card, we've got 2 things. We've got this image, and then we've got this another section down. So within the card, I will approach one card, that is card, let's use card 1, the first card, and the first card has got an image and a text down. So we shall create a div inside it, and also another div down, one top and one down. You can say this is a top, and we say this is the bottom. So on the top we do have an image, and on the bottom we have one and this. So what we shall do is, on the bottom I will come and say I have a P and I have 1, and then I as well have another P tag, and I have this. In this I have this sign up as a link, so I can inside this I remove this, I use the span, and I will say you have sign up, and inside the span I will create an anchor tag. Okay, taking up to the sign up page, and I will have this as sign up. I think this is where it's taking us here to the sign up page. So let's look at this. This is what we do have. So I will begin styling these cards one by one, but so far so good. We're moving on well. Okay, we shall proceed by let's first get these images. These are images. I will download them. This, also this, and also this. Okay, I do have these images. Then I can proceed with the first one, and I do have this card on the top. I will add an image, and I can say let me first save these images in my folder. I'll say this 1 2 3, copy them, and I either come into my I look for a PayPal clone. Okay, and these are the images. I'll paste my images. Okay, so I will proceed in my code, and I have images, and I think it's the first one. So what I will do is, my card one, I will go and look at the top in my this in card one. So I will target card one, and I need the top, and I would give the top a width of let me say 90%, and I will give it a height of let me say 70% of the card. And let me see what I do have here. Okay, this is what I have. This card is in Flex. Okay, so this is what I have. Let me target the image in card one. I think they will have the same width. I say width 20 pixels. How is that? Not too small. Okay, about 150. Let me give it 300. Okay, I think that's fair enough. So I'll proceed down, and below that is inside card one. Inside card one there is a bottom, so I will target the bottom. I say this is the bottom, and the bottom we can put it in Flex. Let's take all this, and the only thing we shall ignore is the text Flex direction will be raw. You can look at this and see. Okay, we give it some gap of about 4 pixels. This is okay. So inside the bottom we have a P. Okay, we have a P tag, and the P tag, there are 2 P tags. Let me call this an H3. I will target the H3, and I will target H3, and I will give it a background color. Sorry, H3. And can I give it H3? Okay, let me give it some padding of 4 pixels. Okay, I'll give it a border radius of about border radius of about 5 pixels. Sorry, let me give it a border radius of 50%. 50%. I'll give it a border border solid. Let's say it's 2 pixels, border of 2 pixels, border of 2 pixels, solid, and it's this blue. I take up this blue, and this is what we do have. Let's check what we have here. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Let me see. Okay, we can say we can break this. We can head here and can add a break here. Push the address down. I think this is okay. So I will remove this color. I will remove the color on the card. See how it looks now. This is our first card, and we still need to style to work on these. Okay, we can say on our padding of 4 pixels, can we say padding on the left to be at least 6 pixels, and also padding on the right to be about 6 pixels as well, and then padding on the top to be 4 pixels, and also padding on the bottom to be 4 pixels. This is padding right. Okay, how is that? Okay, can we say this is about 60%? How is that? I need to look. I'm looking at this. Let's see what we have here. It's okay. Can we put this p tag, this h, in a div? Say dot a number, then we put this in a div, then we apply all this on the div. Apply all this on the div, and we see how this looks. Oh god, it's too big. Anyway, I think we should leave it the way it was. We target the p tag on the bottom part of it, that is onto this. We target the h3 tag, and let's remove this div, and we just leave h3. So when we go back to our styles, we are targeting h3, and this is what we have. So looking at our what we have here, we have sign up is a link. Sign up is a link. Let's target, we want to target sign up, that is in the p tag. We have a span, so this span has got an anchor tag. Now let's leave that, and we first insert the rest of the cards. So this is card 1, so we shall just say 1, 2, and we have I duplicate that to have more 3 cards, and I guess this is what we have. So we can change these images, and in the second one we've got a different image. We've got images, sorry, go to this images, image 2, and in the third one we also have another image 3. So we should be having something different. Yeah, that is it. And looking at this here, we have securely add your cards in the second one. How is it set up securely on the second one? So this, not to confuse ourselves, and this is card 1, and then this is card 2. You can put 2, and we've got a p tag with only this. And then looking at card 3, and card 3, this is 3. We've got this, and we can transfer that to this sign up. We don't need a span, it all goes. We're only left with this. So this is a p tag. Why should it have an anchor tag? We should remove this and we leave a p tag. Okay, this is ideally what we should be having, and here. Okay, so proceeding further, let's look at this. Okay, we have a button down called learn more. So when we head to this, we shall look for a button. I would just duplicate, I'll get a button from one of these components, and a post hero. Did it have a button? The hero. Okay, just this section before what we've been working on, before the card section, is this. Okay, we can take up this. After this, we can say we have this button, actually a link, and that link is saying learn more and taking us to personal. Learn more, really? Yeah, it's learn more. It is. I think we don't need even to change the styles, and we have this. Okay, we need to add some styles. Learn more. So we head to our CSS, and in our CSS we've got to look for all these styles here. Let's say in this section, the post hero. Okay, post hero, we're targeting this, so we shall target this as well. In card section, so slope down, we look for the card section, we target the card section. Inside the card section, we target the anchor tag, and then we should be having something like this. So why do we have two? We have this and this. Now let's check. Let's check. Okay, we have learn more. Where did this come from? Let's remove this. and I believe, I don't know where this is coming from in the first card. This is in cards and it is in card 1. In card 1, do we have sign up? Okay, we do have this. We will remove this anchor tag. Okay, so we do have that sign up. So this is not bad. We shall proceed with the next section, and that is this section, and we shall use Flex this time. So we have this section, and we can add, after the card section, we can say we have a section, and that section has got a class name, a class. We can give it stats section. You can say these are stats, and inside this section we've got two things. We've got the upper thing, and we've got a div that is in Flex. So we shall say we've got an h2, and it's saying, let's just copy this, and we do have this. Then after that, we've got a div. And this div has got 3 cards, each card with a header, a description, and a link. So what we shall do is, we can say dot start 1. So the first start has got this is safer and protected, so we can give this an h2, safe and protected. Then a p tag, I'll have a p tag, and then we've got a link. So we've got an anchor tag. Where should it be taking you? Taking you to security. So we can say this is taking us to security. And then this is more about security. And then we should be having something similar. Okay, we've got this. So what we're gonna do is, we are going to head to our styles, and we target the stats. So in our styles, we are targeting stats, and we can say it is display. Okay, let's just copy this, the flex properties from okay, this. So we do have this, and after that we need the text direction to be column, flex direction to be column. Okay, and this join medians is in white, So the background of this is blue, so we can give it background color of blue, and then all the text should be white. Yes, so we shall give it here color of white. So after this color of white, you can try to increase the font. You can give it some padding of about 8-10 pixels. So that's too small. You can say about 30 pixels. Okay, so we can say join millions, what and all that. So what we shall do is we get the stats, and we want to target this H2, and then we can give it a font size of about 50 pixels. Let's see how this is. Oh, it's too big. About 20 pixels. Okay, 20. Let's give it 30. Okay, after this we do have these other cards. So those cards are in a div as well, and the div, which class can we give a div? Can we give that div? Okay, let's just say start. Then we shall come and say we give it a try start. So we can do the same, the flex, and I think we should be having something here. Okay, where is flex working? In these cards I will use grid. I will set display grid, and then I will say grid template columns. I'll say repeat, and I will say I want 3 and 1 fraction. Okay, so I assume I will have 3. This join millions shouldn't be in that. Join millions, join millions. Okay, this is stats, and this is called start. Okay, this is start. So we should be having only this. Okay, safer protected, and down there is description. So can we add more? Can add more containers, more cards, sorry. Okay, we have more cards and we have something like that. You can feed in the content that you want. I don't want this video to be so long, but you can challenge yourself by doing that. And then down here is a button. I think we are okay with that, and the rest of the stuff here. So always make sure you practice to be good at this, and because the more you practice is the more you become better. So we have this, and ideally it's not bad coding, it's a good for a start. So you can challenge yourself and make more of these. It will be good for your practice.